Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Aska, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment, or a subscription. Any will help the channel grow, and they help get it out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Now, in our last episode, we were... what was it? We got the cookhouse sorted the prior episode, and then other than that, we basically just spent a bit of time. We put down the smoker hut, and then we've just spent time since trying to get everything else like in some semblance of order, and yeah, it's just trying to get all of that done. So what do I want? I need some rope. There we go. Right, and then this needs to be reeds. There we go. So thank you very much for everyone in the comments that made mention of that to me, but that is what we need. So hopefully the farmers will be able to get on with that now, and that should hopefully speed up a lot of the stuff with getting people to bed and everything, because then we can get like the thatch and just generally more stuff pulled together. Right, let's get the toilet back, because that's something we need to put back in. I don't have any grand overarching schemes for today, other than I really want to keep trying to get the bed house, or the longhouse that we put up. I want to get that pulled together a bit more, so that we can get more people summoned in. Basically, I want more people. Right. Luckily, most of the resources are strewn around here, so we can just grab them and throw them all back. Go, throw that in. You're telling me you still need 2 more rope. Oh yeah, I can see they fell down there. Okay. They must have come for the large stones, because they've all gone. Sure, that's fine. Got all those rakes just strewn on the floor. Nothing in the large stone storage slot. Interesting. Oh, we've got the... Yeah, I forgot we had the extra one there. That's true. Thank you, Einar, for letting us know that. Right. Go on, you put yours in. Have I broken you by putting mine in first? Right. There we go. Outhouse back. Excellent. Right, we need a drink. That's that sorted. We also need something to eat. Quite ominous that, seeing the portal just, you know, glowing in the distance like that. Right, how is our food situation? Not ideal, in my mind. That's still not great. It does mean I do want to prioritise getting this cook hut done as well, because then we can just get 2 things going at the same time. Though you're telling me you're out of eggs, which means you're not getting on with pies, and we are going to want those. Okay, so let's have a look. One of the bits that has been brought up is I so wish I could just, yeah, filter on a particular marker. Please, devs, let me focus on just a particular marker, because I just want to see all of these together. Right, so we got kind of some out there. That's most of this woodland over here captured. Most of that woodland's been taken away. I mean, other than that, we're going to start moving over in this direction, and probably trying to put one there. I think that's probably what we're going to want to try and do. We're going to want to get down some more foraging markers, so the foragers can go out and get the eggs. Yeah, there's mushrooms in there. For some reason, I'm sure the eggs go in the veggie basket, but yeah, we haven't got any. Right, how many gatherers have we got? We have got 2 gatherers already, so we are working 24 hours a day with gatherers. Okay, we've got 2 homeless builders, which means we desperately need to get at least 2 of the beds sorted out in the longhouse. Yeah, because you've got nowhere you can do it at the moment. Okay, so we need the thatch and we need wooden shafts. Okay. Well, this is why we were going to try and start growing thatch, wasn't it? Because we've got none in there. I don't think we've got any in the others. I think that's a stick storage. Yeah. Bark. Sticks. Oh, it's all getting a bit close. Right, that's firewood around there. Oh yeah, the thatch storage is there and that's already empty. Okay. So we're going to have to go out in the hunt for some thatch ourselves, which isn't too bad. I think there's still some over here. We'll get our sword out just in case we get ambushed. Inventory full. That's because I filled up on sticks, isn't it? And what am I doing with smoker horns? Why do I have an extra one? Why do I have a spiked club? Okay, yeah, that is because I filled up on sticks. Yeah, I think right now, because we can grab sticks, we've got tons of those. The thatch is more important to us right now, just to try and get those housing done. So that we can at least give those guys somewhere to go to bed. Right, so we need those 6, and then we need 2 wooden shafts. And then that will let those last 2, or the 2 new builders that we've got, it will give them somewhere to sleep. And then hopefully they can work through some of the other stuff going forward from there. Right, I've not put a storage for the refined wood. So that's all still in here. Right, there's 1. Are you guys still sneaking it away in here? No. Okay, so we have only got the 1 at the moment. Fine. Well, we can get 1 guy a bed because it was only missing the thatch. Okay, come on. Add that there. And add that there. Cool, so that's 1 built. So where are we? We want manage house. Assign them there. Cool. And then we just need that 1 more wooden shaft. And then we can let the other guy go to bed at least. Come on, guys. Right. Well, we can sort that, because this goes there. And then we split it like so. Apparently I'm not very good at this. There we go. Cool. Right, okay. So that's that straightened out. Now we've got to the dawn bit where everything goes pitch black for 20-30 seconds until the sun actually crosses the horizon. Okay. And in there, supply that. Cool. Okay. And then we can assign this one here as well. Right, okay, so that at least gives them somewhere to sleep, and then they can start getting on with some of the other stuff. So, like, the next couple of beds, for example, we're going to want those straightened out. We, on the other hand, are now going to go out and start laying more of those bits to get us some more eggs. Because eggs definitely are going to be a hold-up for us. And we're going to need to go getting those. Now I'm hoping, well, they should be, the sticks I put down over here, yeah, we can come just re-grab these. That's fine. There we go. There's all that back. Right. Now we can head out on our adventure to, like I say, expand our harvesting network. And on the plus side, I'm not seeing any birds' nests around here, suggesting that our guys have actually been hoovering all of that up. Which is something. Yeah, now we're getting into some more back over here, but that's fine. Because we're about to add that marker. Right, okay. And another foraging marker, please. Okay. So then this is going to cover that far. Which means I think I'm going to put the next one here. Random Jotun blood out this far. Shows we've not been too deep into this wood. Smolker patch. Right, okay. Another foraging marker. Okay. So then we've got that. We've got that. Thinking, because they've got the road here, I'm thinking we'll put one over here as well. Because then they've got the road to get up there and back, which will be helpful for them. And we got 9 days until the invasion comes in. I'm not happy with our food situation at all. Because we've got to have an abundance of food to see us through the winter. And at the moment, we do not have an abundance of food in the high season. So I have real concerns about keeping all of this going. Right, how far's that marker? Get that out of the way. Right. I don't want to go too close to that wolf den. That's the bit with it. So I think maybe another one here? Yeah, I don't want to get close to that wolf den with the harvesters. That's covered that quite nicely. Yeah, so I am thinking like maybe there. Because that should keep them hopefully away from the wolves. And it's not too far from the road. Because that's the bit. They can then make use of this to get up there and back pretty quickly is the hope. Now, of course, one of the things we can look to do is to upgrade the forager's hut that we've got. Put a third forager on there and have them just getting eggs. Which I don't think is a bad idea. Right, okay, another food foraging marker. Just want to make sure this one is not going to overlap the wolves too much. That's good. Happy with that. Okay. You've got a food foraging marker around there. That's... I mean, you're only doing small bits, so I don't mind that too much. I think we could probably put one smack bang in the middle here. Because that's going to be right on the path. And I reckon we'll get a decent finding there. Okay. I feel like we could definitely put a hunting mark around here as well. If we look at the floor, how are we doing with bird stuff right there? Garlic, yep. This should be alright. Foraging marker. Though actually, I have just thought I should dismantle that because it's smack back in the middle of the road. We should just move it just off to the side of the road so that it's not in the way of any of the market guys working their way around. I've accidentally just unpinned something. Or something. Right, okay. That should be... That should give us a decent amount. I mean, we can come a bit more this way. Maybe. Pitch back, put another one down there, maybe. But this should certainly give us a chunk more range, and hopefully they'll find more things. Because the eggs are the priority. If we can keep the eggs coming in, and they did up the drop rate of the eggs as well, but if we can keep those coming in, then we can keep the pies going, and the pies are going to be what really keeps everyone sort of topped off. And the fact that we can then be making soups and stews and pies at the same time, it just really ups the efficiency of those cookhouses being able to cook multiple things at a time. Which is why I really want to try and get that going. But then, like I say, we need the eggs coming in. Okay, I don't know why I'm pinging the area. It's just force of habit, running around seeing what's in the woods. Right, let's pop our last one here. Where are we? Markers, foraging. There we go. No, I don't want the fur, I want to supply that. Okay. So that's that then laid out. Then we can head home. We really want to try and up our hardwood production. I don't quite know where that's slowed down, because it definitely seems like... Oh, it's going to be the storage, isn't it? It's because they're not making bits and pieces, because their storage is full, so we've not got huge amounts in stock. Okay, so that's going to be our next thing then. We're going to need to try and get the hardwood storage straightened out so that we can start getting some in stock, because I don't know there's a huge amount more I can do on food right now. We've got some of the farms, well, the farms are running. We have got... Yeah, we have got the hunters going out. Can't remember how well they're doing. We have only got the one hunter house, but we've only, what we got? Oh, 61 villagers. That's crept up on me. I thought we were still in the 40s somewhere. Okay. So yeah, this is not keeping up anymore. Right, that means you could probably do with another hunter. You're good at skinning. Right. Congratulations, you're now another hunter. Alright, so we'll have 3 hunters going out to try and get food. Yeah. Alright, so... what was I going to be doing? Oh, that was it. It was the refined wood storage we needed to get sorted out. So, in here... we are going to need... where are we? Storage... we are going to need small carpentry materials. Really? You're not going to let me cross that line and have them... Okay. We are then going to need... I don't know we're going to need this much resin, so I'm actually tempted to dismantle these. Because that one basket of resin seems to be doing fine. We then need large carpentry materials, which we can fit here. And then, not defences, it's going to be the long carpentry materials. There we go. Right. Oh, and that one I am allowed to spread across. Fine, have it your way. Okay. The only problem is they require some of these materials we're going to be using. So I'm going to pin this one, because I think that's going to be the easiest one to pull together to start with. So we need 2 wooden beams, which we don't have any. Excellent. No wooden beams. Okay. What are you working on? You're working on a... Hang on, why are you working on... No, I suppose there is room for that. That's kind of okay, I suppose. Alright, we're just going to have to let that get on with it then. Unless we can... Where are we? Hardwood stick. We're going to have to make some of these ourselves. God, there's so much bark here, it's insane. I need a way to deal with the bark. Right. Deposit. Mount. So let's clear this one. And then... there we go. Right. Grab that. Go on, sneak through the middle. Lovely. We can add that to this one. And then I'm going to need another one of these. Hopefully I can make it back to the buck before anyone else. Go. Voila. Okay. Grab that. Ah! The bark tripped me up. Right, okay. Oh my god, the bark is everywhere and it's causing my character to trip. Which then makes him drop the plank or the beam we've got. Right, okay. So there's that. It then needs one more rope. Right, supply that. Get that going. Now this can store wooden posts and planks. So let's get 24 of those and 26 of those. There you go. And that should then give us some of those in stock at least. Okay. What do we need for that? That needs 2 more rope. It needs... is it? Yeah, they're hiding some in here today. And they've actually got... I'm actually going to take those for the... fibre. Didn't mean to roll there. Okay. Put that there. Okay. That will only collect wooden shafts, so we can put that... what are you doing dropping this wooden post? Drop that in there. Right, and then for this one, we need 2 beams and 4 ropes. Okay. Right, beams are going to be these ones again. Pop that there. Got one of the beams. Get this building set up. There we go, and that needs 4. Right, well let's grab some of this bark because there's so much of the damn stuff laying around, we may as well... there we go. Can't pick up 46 bark because my inventory's full. Right, well we may as well make the fibre and the rope, hey? Right, okay, right, you're now making that final piece that I need. Okay, come on then, let's grab that. Yeah, mum. There we go, right, I'm having that straight out from under you. And again, pop that there, and this one will only hold the... yeah, the wooden beams. Okay. So that's then going to let some of that start hopefully building up and have a bit more in stock. He says. It's going to take us a little while. We're now desperate for thatch for all of the things that we are outstanding on. How are we looking with our thatch field? It is... growing. Yeah, that's flax, so that's definitely reed fibre. Okay. So we've got the growth going on. That needs 11. Okay. I'm going to come over here. Not in the fish rack. I'm going to add that there. And then we're going to go out and try and get some of the fibre to get the other cookhouse going. Well, not the fibre, but the reeds. Blood moon, okay. Not what I expected. Where's it coming from? From that side, okay. I think we've got guardsmen already over there in preparation for the winter invasion. Yeah. Yeah, look, here they come. We've already got some of our guys over here. Hopefully they'll be close enough to draw their attention. Guys? No, apparently they're a bit too far south. Okay. I mean, to be fair, though, the wall then did its job quite nicely. Got a random skeleton here I apparently missed from before. Take that down. But if we've got a blood moon, that means it's the change of the season. Which I'm not quite happy with. I'm not quite ready for it. Because I'm pretty sure that's what the blood moons are meant to signify. It is meant to be like the change of the season. Right, apparently I put my smoker horn on bit, so let's grab this. At least we can see when the invasion spawn or summons them. Get up on this rock. That should give us... Yeah, I can see them, so let's blow that already. Keep everyone around. There we go. Blocked. Those walls are looking a bit... Yeah, pin the repair for that. And in theory that one as well, once we get some of this thatch sorted out. That might be that we look over this way for the thatch. I wonder if these trees are going to naturally regrow, because that does look like a tree line, doesn't it, almost? Okay, now we got tons of guys here and ready. Why? Oh, watchtower, okay. Barracks. Didn't expect a watchtower person to arrive. I didn't think they were part of the... like militia. Let's just keep them all milling around here, though. I wonder if it's because he ran out of arrows. He came down to try and recover some of them. And has now got caught by the summons, as it were. Oh, there's a... Get out of the way. I need the sword. Make sure that's there. I'm just going to keep chopping these away while these guys are milling around. Got a Draugr shield. Yeah, I just want to keep you guys milling around, that's all. I can see the next wave getting ready to come in. So if you guys are here, that's all good. Got any tools? Yeah, we've got an axe there. Wow, okay. So much easier when you manage to get all of the villagers to come to the defence. Just the way they can dogpile. It just makes life so much easier. Right, okay, that's the end of the blood moon. That's fine. we will just continue harvesting all these guys up, because we will see if we get any more goodies. Metal scraps, nice. I love all the names that they gave them all. Skeleton bonkers. Okay. Don't know this one's going to give any. Oh, we got a metal scrap out of that, which is useful. Okay. More metal scrap. I feel like this one, because his weapon's highlighted, I feel like this one's going to give us a weapon. No? Okay, alright. That's lies to me then. More metal scrap there. Skeleton gave us some more Jotun blood. Nothing particularly exciting, that's a shame. Okay, alright, well at least that blood moon got fended off, and now we're definitely getting ready to enter autumn. And we're going to have the winter invasion, which is going to be a challenge. So, I'm going to wrap up here, and I'm going to say, as usual, likes, comments, subscriptions, they will help the channel grow, they help get it out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Thank you very much to my YouTube channel members, your support is very much appreciated. Please don't forget that as a supporter, you do gain access to the save files for any of the open world games I'm currently playing, along with early access to the videos, so you get to see what's going on before anybody else does. But other than that, thank you all very much for joining me today. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you all next time.